there everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you how to get this eye look. It's just kind of a bronze and gold look using the Naked palette since I have one now. So I have been playing around with this and I have so many tutorials that I want to do, and I have so many like everyday tutorials that I just like natural looks, my everyday go-to look, that I thought I would play it up and do something a little bit darker, more smoky, and I think that this kind of hits that on point for the darker smoky look. If you wear dark eyeshadow all the time, then you're probably like, this isn't that dark. But for me, I'm a natural gal and love my neutrals, so I've been loving the Naked palette. And I had before we jumped into the tutorial, I wanted to make one little comment. I used this sample of makeup that I got from Ulta a while ago from Benefit, and my skin's finally dark enough that I could use it, and I'm like in love with it, but I just put it on, and so I want to know your thoughts on how you think it looks compared to some of the other foundations I've been wearing. So let me know how it looks on my skin. It's not very perfect right now. I went off my acne medicine, so my skin is starting to break out again, so I'm trying to find some products that will work with that. I just put on the Benefit Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow Oil-Free Foundation. This is just the sample size, but if you have tried this foundation, please let me know what you think about it and if you like it or not, because I'm almost out of my L'Oreal one, and a lot of my other foundations are just a little bit too heavy for this time of year, and I liked the coverage that I got from this one without it feeling like really heavy on my skin. So let me know what you think about this, and let's go ahead and get into the tutorial, and I hope that you enjoy. Okay, so I've already done my eyebrows with my Benefit Browsings brow kit, and it's really simple. All I do is shape my brows with the wax and then fill them in with the powder. So first I'm going to be applying the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I'm just going to get a little bit on my finger and apply this all over my eyelid and up to my brow bone. The first color I'm going to apply to my eyes is Toasted, and that's it right there, and I'm just going to be using a shader brush. So I'm just going to get a little bit on my brush and tap it off, and then just start applying this all over the lid. I like to get the darkest part on the outside, and then once I have a little less product on my brush, I like to take it in towards my inner corner. And you can blend it into the crease a little bit. Whoops. So just take it up into the crease a little bit and blend it down towards the inner corner. Next I'm going to be taking Smog right here and just a Real Techniques kind of crease brush, and I'm going to get a little bit of product on the brush, and then I'm just going to work this into my crease to kind of darken it up a bit. And you can take it on the outer corner of your eye. Next I'm just going to take a Sigma E25, just a small blending brush, and it's going to just blend out the color and just make sure I don't have any harsh edges. So now just for a little bit more definition, I'm going to take this darker shade called Dark Horse right here, and kind of just a little Chanel, I guess this would be like a liner brush, and just get a little bit on the brush. And I just like to put a little bit in my crease and my outer V, just to darken it up a little bit. And then I'm going to take the same brush that I did the Smog with and just blend it in. Next I am going to take the brush that came with the palette and get a little bit of Half Baked. I love this color, it's so beautiful. And I'm just going to apply this to the inner corner of my eye to brighten it up a bit. And this just gives it a nice golden color. Now I am going to take a fluffy shader brush from Chanel, and this color, I guess if you have the Naked Basics palette, it's probably great because you might have a like vanilla colored highlighter. That's my favorite highlighting, so I'm just going to be using this one, and this is from Wet n Wild, and it is Brulee or Creme Brulee, and this is just an individual shadow. It probably comes in a palette also. And tap it off, and then I'm just going to sweep this under my brow bone and kind of clean up any area that I might have like gotten the darker colors a little bit too high up. And I also like to take it down towards the inner corner of my eye just to make sure I don't have any darkness in there. Okay, so now I'm going to, again, with the liner brush, go in with Dark Horse, and I'm just going to be using this as my liner. So whatever you want, and you can just use a dark color. This is the dark color I wanted. I didn't want to use the like blacker ones just because I'm going for a softer daytime look. Okay, so now I like to go ahead and curl my lashes and just apply some mascara. And I am using Maybelline's The Rocket Volume Express because lately I have been loving this. Now is when I like to apply my under eye concealer, and I just use a little pump, and I'm using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I have been absolutely in love with this concealer for my under eye area. It's just perfect, it's easy, and it's very, very long wearing. I mean, like, it's hard to get off sometimes. So I like to pat this under my eye a little bit, and then just take the pointy end of my Dirty Beauty Blender and blend this in. Okay, so for the bottom lash line, I'm going to take my liner brush. I just kind of wiped it off a little bit on a towel, and take the Toasted color, and I'm going to put this all under my eye. And then I'm going to take Dark Horse again and apply this to the outer corner, just to kind of give it a little bit more of a smoky look without darkening it up too much. Then I like to go back in with my fluffy brush and take Virgin and apply this to the inner corner of my eye, on the upper and lower half, just to kind of brighten it up a little bit. Okay, and then time for another coat of mascara on the top, and I like to do one more on the bottom, or like I like to do one on the bottom and one more on the top. Whoops. And you don't have to apply as much mascara. I love full lashes. I think they're so pretty. Okay, so that is all for the eye look. And I will fix my hair and then let you know what I do to the rest of my face. Okay, so that's all for the tutorial. I hope that you enjoyed this and that you find it helpful. I know it's somewhat a bit much. I usually go for just like 3 colors at the most, but I used like quite a few different ones. So I hope you were able to follow along if you have the Naked Palette, and you can use any brushes that you want. Anything will really work. And yeah, so I'm wearing this during the day, but I think that it would be perfect for nighttime. I think it's a little bit much for the daytime, but I don't know, when it gets cloudy, I like to do darker looks, and it's cloudy, so I'm doing a darker look. Anyways, but for the rest of my face, I went ahead and applied my Chanel Bronze Universal. I have been loving this month, and I also went ahead and I just used my kabuki brush, and I thought that this was crazy, but I use it every day for it. I just like swirl it around and, you know, contour my cheeks a little bit, nothing crazy. I used my NYX blush in Peach, and this is just a beautiful kind of, not really peach, just a pink color. It's really pretty, and I think it gives a great pop of color to the cheeks. For my lips, I went with MAC's Cream Cup and my Chantecaille gloss in Love, and I love this. Like, I'm so in love, and I'm almost out, but they're so expensive, but they're like the perfect gloss. But they remind me a lot of MAC's Cream Sheen glasses, so I may have to find one similar to that. But I think that if you were doing this at night, that this look would look great with like a bold lip, but for the day I'm just going for like a pink look, since it's kind of just a little bit more natural, and since I played up the cheeks. But yes, so I hope that you enjoyed the look, and be sure to thumbs up this video, and don't forget to check out the blog post linked down below for a list of all the products used and some photos of these swatches of colors that I used on my eyes if you would like to see that also. Anyways, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!